atmosphere, the electricity just flowing through this place.
3 officials out on court. One heck of a responsibility on their shoulders.
Well, you'd be interested to see how they get influenced by the crowd in this game, Roy, because it's going to happen somewhere along the line. The crowd are going to get after the referees.
Well, the gentleman is going to start the ball rolling, so to speak. Is the Slovakian Peter Sudek, and I can remember once on Eurosport 2, I described him as an Alan Richardson lookalike, and I can tell our British viewers that the actual thing is here tonight. Mr. Richardson is here in some capacity. He told us he was head of security, but I doubt that. I think he's here representing
pronunciation's right, didn't he? We are ready to go.
For Aris, Nikolai Padius, Ryan Stack, Tyrell Castle, George Sigalis, and Dimitris Karitopoulos. No Corey Brewer as yet. And for Moscow, Ruben Douglas, Dimitri Damani, Antonios Fotsis, Lazaros Papadopoulos,
here we go,
Maya Chapman.
Here we go.
We will have to have a restart. Look at this. Just about every book, every telephone book in Thessalonica has been torn to shreds, and the start will be delayed by at least 5 minutes.
Unbelievable. That is unbelievable.
The state of that court. Oh my word. Play through that. Well, I hope no one throws a firework in there, because the whole lot will go up.
Well, we did predict it. We were trying to dodge the missiles before the game as all the toilet play was being thrown, the ticket tape was being thrown up to the high stands, and it's now all on the floor.
Paul, some guy says, please call security. Please do not throw a firework, whatever you do.
Too late for security, Roy. I don't like the paper.
Where's the broom cupboard?
Another one, there's one more to go. I hope the smoke alarms don't go off. We'll all be out of the building.
Well, I think that guy wants to have a 15-minute recess. Coach Ivkovic, he said, right, come on, we're not playing through this, fellas. It'll take another 5 minutes or so to clear the court, I think. Down comes the flag. And very serenely at the other end, the Moscow fans are sitting with a great deal of patience. Well, we're up in the gods in the Spiridome in Charleroi, and I can tell you we're very lucky because we cannot see the court. Just about everybody in front of our monitors is standing up, and we're having to work off tube.
You called it, Roy, that's for sure. You said you wouldn't be able to see much of the court, and we can't.
Well, someone's done a minor miracle, cleared the court of all the ticket tape and the Thessalonica phone book shreddings.
Now, the interesting thing is you got some great professionals on this Moscow team, but this has got to be an intimidating atmosphere for them. You know, they've come in here, favorites. The crowd's just noisy. They got booed on the floor when they came to warm up. The people were throwing water bottles at them. Very, very intimidating. And now to have the start just delayed for 3 or 4 minutes while they clear the court. They've got to get the composure, got to get ready.
Let's go back a few years, Mickey, when Kingston played Aris at Crystal Palace. All this happened, but it happened at the end of the game. And a young man called Cunningham shot a three-pointer to win the game for Kingston. But this has happened at the beginning of the game. So what on earth will happen? Well, can you imagine what will happen if Aris lost on the buzzer?
Incredible, incredible. It's going to be a night to remember. One way or the other, it will be a night to remember.
Well, I must confess, I'd like to see the court. Well, again, just go back to the pressure on the referees. They know what will happen if they give a controversial call against Aris.
Well, they're going to call controversial calls. They're going to make mistakes, no doubt about it. And the interesting thing is see the noise and see how they react after it. I think it's the call afterwards when you make a bad call with referees. The make-up call, we call it. Well, I'm tempted to stand up itself.
Going back a few years, I can remember PAOK Salonika in in Geneva against Valencia, and it wasn't quite as bad as this, but a young man called Fasoulas he was a captain of the power-up team. He had to appeal on the microphone for fans to stop throwing things on the court, otherwise the game would be awarded to Valencia. The crowd went very quiet and well-behaved after that, so let's hope we don't have to arrive at something like that tonight.
Well, I think anything could happen tonight. There's no doubt about it. There is definitely security here, and the security will take care of the fans, but it's absolutely mayhem.
Well, we're almost ready for a restart. Don't think any time was taken off the clock. Heaven forbid that happens again.
I think they've used it all up. And the most bizarrest sight down the far end here, Roy, you can't see it on the cameras, but this white ticket tape is hanging from one of the barriers, and the banners up here, just dangling over the court. You'll probably see it sometime during the game. Somebody's thrown it right over the top, and it's still hanging there.
Now, how has this affected the concentration of the players, I wonder, let alone the referees? I saw Dimitri Demani holding his shaven head. I think he got hit on the head by a toilet roll. Probably didn't hurt him, but a bit of a shock still.
Nodded it back. Interesting to see how Moscow start. They used the home game in the last round against Hapoel, the away game, excuse me. They went straight to Papadopoulos in the low post very, very early on. They didn't repeat it in the home game. So it'd be interesting to see how they come out one way or the other, whether they hit Papadopoulos early and make a statement they're going to own the paint, or they're going to go pick and roll from the top with Douglas and Chapman.
Again, the wily old coach, Coach Ivkovic, sprung a bit of a surprise here. But even more so, his opposite number, Andrea Mazon, started Christopoulos, and Christopoulos wins the tap.
More paper on the court, Roy. They're going to stop this pretty soon. Down the far end, we got paper on the court. There's no way they can play with that.
Well, the sweep will have to be pretty quick, and the first foul of the game is called upon
Karatopoulos.
Yep, there he is.
And there's the only statement right there, Roy. Karatopoulos just bumped Papadopoulos going through the lane. No intention of playing any defense, and there is a statement right there. They're going to waste a couple of fouls and soften him up a bit.
Referee's just looking at the far end to make sure that all the tick tape swept off the floor, and here's Potsis. It's good defense from Stack. Damani taking on Sigales and Maya Chapman. And Stack keeps the rebound alive. Aris with their first possession.
A lot of pressure there from Moscow. Came up short in the shot with Chapman.
Stack outside.
Karatopoulos won't shoot from the low post. He'll make sure that somebody else gets a touch first.
Terrell Castle. First three-pointer from Aris is unsuccessful, but they get the rebound. And that came off a Moscow hand.
That's off Antonis Fotsis. Castle had the isolation with Fotsis, took the jump shot. Padius ended up with the offensive rebound. Very nervous start from both teams.
So almost a minute gone, and the score still 0 each. From the corner, still nobody. Yeah, the foul. Very obvious foul there. Easy for the referee, Nikolai Padius. Held Douglas in an attempt to get the rebound, and that's 2 fouls so far against Aris.
Now, one thing this game may end up, Roy, is a foul fest, which will mean there'll be no flow to it. There'll probably be little talent out there as far as skillful play.
Maya Chapman goes inside, no foul. And this is hectic stuff indeed. Maya Chapman in the corner for 3, opens the scores. Moscow lead 3-0.
Nice easy 3 there from Chapman. Missed the first one, but Douglas passed it on, made 1 extra pass. And 3 points to start.
And that'll settle Dynamo Moscow's nerves. They've got to forget the crowd, just play the game. But Mr. Sigales answers.
A 3 for Sigales. That's the way he opened up in Billabong. Could be a big night maybe for him.
It's a Pressure defense here from Aris, trying to deny the ball. Papadopoulos got his hands on the ball at last. Here's Douglas. Douglas defended by Padius. Douglas for three, so we've got 3 3-pointers in the game so far. 2 of them to Dynamo, and they lead 6-3.
Now, the worrying thing for Moscow is they've hit 2 threes. Now, that might sort of seem to make them think they can really ruin the game, run the game from there. They're going to have to make a statement inside at some time.
Castle goes inside and luckily comes up with the ball. Stack outside. It's a 3. 4 threes in the game, 2 each. The scores are 6 apiece.
Well, we can forget the post play. It's a 3-point shootout.
Ryan Stack virtually took Aris into the quarterfinals by beating Panionius from the 3-point line in overtime. And here he is. Here's Panionius with the steal for the slam. Look at the crowd. Did they appreciate that? 8-6, Aris lead.
Aris are pumped up defensively. They're in all sorts of lanes.
Papadopoulos inside. And Stack comes up with the rebound. Padius slows it down. Sigalis again from 3 points. And again, well, Stack gets the rebound. And the 2 off the boards. 10-6, Aris lead.
Ivkovic looks for timeout, not yet. He's having a quick look at the scoreboard. If they don't score here and the score for Aris down the other end, you'll see a timeout. Almost
good defense there, but Karitopoulos picks up his 2nd foul, trying to deny Papadopoulos in the low post.
And Roy, interestingly, as soon as things didn't go Moscow's way, they've gone twice into Papadopoulos' low post. That's their bread and butter.
A key statistic at the moment is that Aris have committed 3 fouls. Dynamo, none. And Ruben Douglas goes inside. Nice little handoff and slams it home. 10-8, Aris lead.
Great out-of-bounds play there. Douglas inbounded, and they threw it right back to him.
6.5 to go in the first. Castle defended by Chapman. Padius. Oh, good hands from Ruben Douglas, but great rebound or great loose ball recovery from Padius. No foul, no foul again. Yes, there is this time. Loose ball foul. And the foul against Ryan Stack. That is the 4th foul against Aris. And you can hear exactly what the crowd think about that.
Aris has started off in a great tempo defensively, but it's almost the wrong sort of tempo. They're too hyped up. There's too much fouling going on. 4 fouls in 4 minutes. They're going to shoot the bonus Moscow from now on for the end of the quarter.
A long time to survive in the penalty if you're an Aris fan. It's Papadopoulos, high post this time.
A lot of holding going on.
Nice move between Papadopoulos and Ruben Douglas, but Douglas misses off the bank.
At some stage, the referee's going to call it tighter because there's a lot of holding going on for the Aris defense.
Sigalis way outside the arc. And the rebound by Foxis. Here you go, Moscow on the break. Oh, that's a great no-look pass. And what a block, but it's an illegal block. Karitopoulos again. So Papadopoulos will probably earn his first points of the game.
I think it's Ryan Stack, Roy. Ryan Stack got called for the foul, I think. 2 fouls on Stack. And Wilkinson comes in for Stack. That's not a good situation for Aris, having the top player go to the bench.
It's a very adequate substitution. Mike Wilkinson, no mean player, but they would prefer to have a pair of them bereft of any foul trouble. Here's Papadopoulos, still to score. It's 10-8, Aris in the lead with over half of the first quarter remaining. At last, Papadopoulos, it's on the score sheet. 10-9, Aris lead.
Papadopoulos really improved his free throw shooting since the regular season, and Chapman's just gone through a screen there from Wilkinson.
Padius in the corner, misses the 3, that's out of bounds.
Yeah, Nikolai Padius didn't quite have his feet set there. Came over the screen. Douglas went over the wrong side. Open 3, but couldn't make it.
Coach Mazon there asking why that was out of bounds, because he hit the top of the board, didn't hit behind. Damani in the low post. post. No foul, no score either.
And no rebounders. They've got to get to the offensive rebounds, or they're going to create problems.
Sigalos, the easy left-handed layup, takes Aris into a 5-point lead. Sorry, make that 3. Great fast break there from Aris. Good outlet, and Sigalos, no problem with the layup. And another foul to Castle, and Dynamo Moscow yet again on the foul line. That is 6 fouls in the first quarter against 0 for Dynamo Moscow.
And we talked about Roy, they're just overhyped. Aris is just overhyped for this game. Too much holding, too much bumping, and the referees are calling it tight.
Yeah, all credit to the 3 officials. Not intimidated by this incredible Thessaloniki-generated atmosphere. Maya Chapman hits the first, but not the second. Castle for Aris. Aris lead by 2. Padius, defended by Douglas. Sigalos, 8 on the shot clock. Wilkinson misses for 3. Now there's a foul. Is it against Dynamo Moscow player?
Konstantinos Fotis, first foul of the game for Moscow.
And it's out of bounds to Aris.
Karatopoulos causing a few problems in there.
Castle. Sigalos going inside. Left-handed again. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful finger roll from a veteran player. George Sigalos takes Aris into a 4-point lead.
And timeout Moscow, Roy. 7 points to George Sigalos. He's having a bit of a night tonight. All that experience coming good for him.
Oh, we did interview George Sigalos on the EuroLeague magazine program, and the veteran player.
Well, he's got all that experience of playing for Greece.
Coach Ivkovic has been forced to call a timeout. He trails 10-14 with 4:25 to go in the first quarter.
The first sign of Corey Brewer, Roy, in the yellow sneakers. His famed yellow sneakers. Some full-court pressure here from Aris coming into the ball out of bounds for Moscow. They're not quite ready for it.
Well, this is what Mazon, the coach of Aris, promised, some full-court pressure from Aris.
Aris in a 3-guard lineup. Brewer, Castle.
Ruben Douglas hits 3.
Ruben Douglas has opened up his second 3-pointer there. And that's just going to settle his nerves no end. He can feel himself getting hot in this game.
Oh, that's a lovely give and go. And Maya Chapman comes up with a rebound. Oh, George Sigalos foul midcourt.
And Roy, we've seen that right through the Uleb Cup, all the way through. It's an intentional foul every time because you're just stopping the fast break.
Well, I just cannot fathom that at all. We've been talking about it all season on EuroLeague. Why do the officials not call it unsportsmanlike? It is so deliberate that it's, well...
I mean, it's punished here with 2 free throws, but really it is just stopping an easy 2 points.
It should be 2 free throws and possession, but it's not. Under 4 to go, it's tied at 14s. Dynamo Moscow have done really well to stay in here. And now they lead by 1. So has the Aris Storm blown out? I doubt it.
Well, Brewer's just come in the game, so there's going to be a lot expected of him offensively, I think, here.
There is easily recognisable in those yellow shoes and have to travel. Yep. looking for the foul, but getting nothing except a turnover.
Right, there's your first controversial call. Referee made it, ran down the other end to the Moscow fans. He was very wise. But, yeah, oh, the Aris fan just, oh, that's not very nice.
Yeah, I just saw one of the Aris fans actually spitting at the referee there.
That's horrible, that's shameful.
I don't understand why the security man 2 feet from him hasn't thrown him out. Here's Damani. Fotsis. Chapman pulls up for 3. Fotsis for 3 instead. Fotsis misses, and the rebound is taken almost by Douglas, but in the end, Sigalis comes up with the loose ball. And
the only offensive rebound in him was Douglas. Papadopoulos nowhere to be seen in the offensive rebound.
Yeah, Papadopoulos not really featured in the game yet, has he? The big number 12 for Dynamo.
That's great defense from Antonis Fotsis.
Sigalis calling the play. Karitopoulos to Castle. Castle inside. Oh, lovely move by a small man. Throws it down.
And Roy, all the work was done by Mike Wilkinson, who just cleared the lane out in the low post. And Castle's had a free layup and the dunk.
Aris by 1. 2:45 to go in the first.
There's a foul going to be called low post in a minute. All sorts of holding going on.
Ruben Douglas misses off the glass. You're right, Mickey, that's just a tag team wrestling in the low post between.
I think the referee's let it go this one, and next time they'll call it.
Corey Brewer pulls up, doesn't get his first points of the game. Here go Dynamo on the break. Maya Chapman, Fotsis in the corner. And Damani will slow things down, or will he?
That's a poor shot.
But Damani comes up with... Well, actually,
6,000 referees, Roy, want to travel.
Fotsis got the rebound and reset the clock. Damani for 3, 2 seconds left on the shot clock. And Dynamo regain the lead, and that's enough for Coach Mazon. He now calls a timeout.
Roy, one thing I'm concerned about with Maya Chapman, he looks out of control right now. There was a 3 that was really off balance, and nobody else touched the ball. Next time he gets it, the penetration that was really forced. And luckily, Dimitri Damani bailed him out with the 3.
Aris 16, Dynamo Moscow 18, with 1:58 to go in the first period. This is the Uleb Cup Final 2006 here in Charleroi in Belgium. And there is not a seat to be had anywhere in this 6,300-seater stadium. Hey, go right there. Just a reminder that the winners of this game automatic qualification for next season's EuroLeague. So, as well as this title, an awful lot at stake. And I'll tell you what, Mickey, both these teams capable of holding their own in EuroLeague. In fact, probably all 4 semi-finalists.
Oh, no doubt. There's 4 teams that made those semis with 4 very strong teams. And they could definitely get to some of the later stages, maybe in the EuroLeague. And that's what they're vying for tonight, that contract next year with the EuroLeague. One thing I'm concerned about with, as far as Aris is concerned,
Coach Mazon's timeout has expired. His team, Aris, trail by 2 with 2 minutes remaining in the first period. Here's Corey Brewer, defended by Ruben Douglas. Oh, almost a steal there for Chapman.
Chapman got away with that, Roy.
Yeah, open jump shot there was missed by Wilkinson. Here's Chapman inside, and to Fotsis, who loses the ball. Great steal from Tyrell Castle.
And again, looked like sorry, Roy, look at a poor choice from Chapman there. Had the shot, elected to pass it off to Fotsis, gave him an even more difficult shot.
Great hesitation from Castle, and Wilkinson in the corner, and again misses the 3, and Damani the rebounder.
And Aris are definitely cold on the long jump shots since Sigalis went to the bench.
Yeah, perhaps they're lacking his leadership. Papadopoulos in the low post.
That's a great move.
Gets his own rebound and misses it. Oh, Papadopoulos is having a nightmare.
A little intimidated, perhaps playing against his home players. Karitopoulos is doing the number on him.
The Russian-born Greek centre, Papadopoulos. 1 point to his name so far. Here goes Castle inside. Padius in the corner, misses the 3, and rebound taken and lost by Papadopoulos. Papadopoulos. No, that's not a foul. That's not a foul. It was just a loose ball. It's been called a foul, actually.
No, they called a foul. Yeah, Fotis just took Padius out there with the elbow to the face. Ooh, ouch.
Well, let's have a look at it again.
I think you'd say Padius had two hands on the ball there. It was just followed through. Ivkovic does not change at all. It does not offer a smile, doesn't change the expression. Very calm and relaxed.
And with 38.4 seconds to go, that was only the second foul by Dynamo Moscow. Oh, great give and go. Wonderful give and go. Wilkinson slams it home. What a beautiful out of bounds there for Aris. We've seen great out of bounds plays from both teams. Just missed the start of it there, but Wilkinson, the give and go, and he slams it home to tie the scores at 18s. 22 seconds remaining in the first. Ruben Douglas. Papadopoulos being pushed out of the high post this time. There's another give and go, and the crowd wanted to travel. Maya Chapman misses by a long way, and Papadopoulos misses it as well. It's mayhem in there, and at last it's a foul call with 3.7 seconds, and the crowd are going absolutely bananas.
And I think you've got to love that if you're a Moscow fan. The fact they kept the ball alive. Chapman was tripped going to the layup. Had to kick it to Chapman, and then they had 2 or 3 shots at the rebound too.
And the foul by Mike Wilkinson.
And Papadopoulos will shoot another 2.
Wilkinson's first. Now let's see if Papadopoulos can double his score. 1 so far, he's got 1. Well, hits the back of the rim, no backspin whatsoever. And he gets what he deserves. Nothing.
The shooting has been poor for Moscow from the free throw line. And that could come back to bite you later in the game.
It's 18 each with 3.7 seconds remaining. Moscow now lead by 1 after that successful free throw. 2 seconds. And Corey Brewer pulls up for the missed back shots. So it's Aris 18, Dynamo Moscow 19 after 1 period of the Uleb Cup final. Everything we expected, Mickey. Fascinating game. Hardly anything in it. And a fantastic crowd to watch it.
I think there's no problem. Both teams have got off to a good start, fairly even to start the game. One thing I'll be worried for Aris, their outside shooting has not gone quite cold. And for Moscow, the signs there, they got to the offensive rebounds that last possession, but before that, they were very vacant in that painted area.
Yeah, not an awful lot yet from Maya Chapman, and even less from the big guy, Lazarus Papadopoulos.
Now you see the fouls being effective. No free throws at all for Aris. 8 free throws for Moscow. I think I'd be more concerned if I was Ivkovic, because the baskets that Aris have scored have been easy baskets. The dunk there from Wilkinson, the dunk from Castle, and the layup from Sigalis. They're easy points, easy layups that you're gonna rely on later on when it gets more and more difficult.
Rebounds even, 12 each. And here's Ruben Douglas from the corner. Ruben Douglas from outside as well. That's his second three-pointer. And the big guy, Ryan Stack.
And they were the first 4 threes to start the game.
Trouble is for Aris. Ryan Stack, after that three-pointer, picked up his second foul very, very early on.
If you look at the stats, Roy, Moscow shooting 4 for 7 from the 3-point line and 5 for 17 from the 2-point line.
So Stack stays on the bench, and this time Damani for Dynamo Moscow. He takes the break as well. And possession is awarded to Aris at the start of the second quarter.
And Roy, Valentin Kubrikov, number 7's in. They rotate 3 or 4 players around that 5th position for Moscow. They got 4 players that'll play a lot of minutes, but the 5th spot goes to Bykov, Kubrikov, Vasiliev later on.
So Aris, Asimokopoulos is taking on, oh, that's a travel if ever I saw one.
Too many fakes.
Too many fakes, too many steps. No use of the pivot foot whatsoever there. Oh, that's good hands. Oh, an offensive foul called. Well, good defense there from Mike Wilkinson.
And Kubrikov Kubrikov there, one pass off the offense, 2 or 3 dribbles out of control because of the defense up on him, and then the charger foul the result. That's not the start you want. Sorry, Roy.
Kubrikov, his first foul. Been on the court for less than 30 seconds. Terrell Castle again defended by Maya Chapman.
It's cool, making sure you get on the scoreboard.
Corey Brewer defended by Ruben Douglas. Switch, Botsis is on Brewer now. Oh, nice bounce pass into the corner. Padios hits from the corner, that's 2. So Aris regain the lead. They lead 20-19.
And there's the other side of Corey Brewer. Corey Brewer's a scorer. He doesn't start at the game, so he's going to go off his confidence. Is not quite there. Elects to pass the ball. Wilkinson nails 15-footer.
Kubrikov can't get the ball into Papadopoulos. Yeah, that's a foul.
That was the foul that was going to come.
Yeah.
Well, we got Aris fans here not even watching the game. They're just doing the getting the songs ready.
Terrell Castle takes a break. And he's replaced by Nicholas Ulfanos for Aris. Out of bounds, Moscow. Let's see if they can repeat their very sweet and simple out-of-bounds play. Here's Papadopoulos, Maya Chapman, Ruben Douglas inside. And they bang it inside to the big guy instead. Ooh, nearly a steal from Padios there. 10 on the shot clock. Oh, that's good defense from Karitopoulos this time. No, it's Mike Wilkinson, actually. They've switched on Papadopoulos.
Boy, if Moscow are going to win, Papadopoulos has to have a game. He's just having a nightmare out there right now. Wasted his dribble on the one-on-one move.
Well, Brewer there looking for the foul and getting it. That'll be a 3-shot foul. Aris at last on the foul line. And the foul against Maya Chapman just tapped Corey Brewer's elbow on the 3-point attempt, right under the referee's nose. Chapman his first. Brewer on the line for 3 foul shots. Aris lead by 1. The Aris fans behind the basket got any sense, they won't wave now. They'll be perfectly still, but
I think they're sucking the ball into the basket. I'm looking on in this absolute astonishment, this place.
Corey Brewer on the foul line. Well, this is the second, but he's got a third to come.
Ivkovic looks on, again, doesn't change one bit of an expression.
62 years of age now, been around the block quite a few times. So 2 out of 3 for Corey Brewer, and Aris lead by 3. Believe it or not, the biggest lead of the game. Well, out of bounds, great defense there from Padios. This is the full court pressure that Coach Mazon was talking about. He's got a turnover after 2 free throws, and this will be a killer blow if Aris can score from this.
Roy, that's a sign for later on too. Your second quarter, you're putting that pressure on and getting the turnover. Come late in the game, you're down. That's going to be very, very effective. Aris can play defense.
Padios is in by Kubrikov. Padios again inside. Well, hit the back of the rim and came out, so Dynamo get a reprieve. Chapman inside. And a big rebound there for Mike Wilkinson. It's Corey Brewer. Change things to Americans, Wilkinson and Brewer. 8 on the shot clock, Brewer for 3. On rebound, Makopoulos. But no, it's been waved off. And there was a holding foul on Botsis.
A lot of confidence seeped into this Aris team in the last 2 minutes. Corey Brewer is running the show at the point, and he missed the shot, but as Makopoulos just hustled his way to the offensive rebound.
And the foul actually against Kubrikov, holding there. Yep. Makopoulos outside, defended by Botsis. Oh, what a pass inside. Wilkinson. And Papadopoulos, intimidating, blocks the shot. Here goes Douglas. Douglas pulls up quickly and misses. And a good rebound there from Botsis. Maya Chapman goes inside, he's fouled. No question about that, pretty obvious foul. by Nicholas Orfanos.
And Ruben Douglas's shot was probably a bit too quick there. You see the foul there from Orfanos, nothing but arm. A great defense down the other end from Papadopoulos, because Mike Wilkinson had that great pass and just could not finish. 7-footer just too big for the 6'8" Wilkinson.
Sigalis back in. Replaces Brewer.
Roy, sometimes these guys have too many players. Sigalis has 8 points starting the game. He's on a roll. He's heating up. Coach takes him out. Now he hasn't played for the last 8-9 minutes.
Now he's got to get warmed up again.
Exactly right.
Maya Chapman on the line for Dynamo Moscow. They trail by 3. Make that 2 with 7:17 to go in the half.
I would have perhaps liked to see Sigalis play another 2 or 3 minutes. It's probably not in the coach's rotation. He would have had set rotation coming into the game. Sometimes you have to react in different ways.
Mid-30s now, George, and perhaps just needs the odd breather or two. The veteran of the team. Here he is, defended by Kubrakov. Orfanos to Wilkinson. Aris is having a good game. Oh, great play, and he was fouled, but nothing called. Douglas got away with that well. That's an amazing non-call. Ruben Douglas to Fotsis. Oh, good rebound by Kubrakov. Maya Chapman, this is the 3. This is a great display of rebounding from both teams.
And there's the Maya Chapman I'm not sure about. That quick 3 there was not needed.
Aris lead the rebound count at the moment, 19-15. Padius to Sigalis. Nice move from Padius. Oh, where did that rebounder come from? That was Fotsis.
Great rebound, Fotsis. Outlet Kubrakov. The kick to Douglas.
And Douglas ties the scores. In fact, he puts Dynamo Moscow 2 up.
Much better shot from Douglas on balance, form, and his legs, and nothing but net.
Very patient play there from Kubrakov. Could have shot himself, but waiting for the open man. And that man was Douglas, wide open in the corner. Dynamo by 2. Foul against Douglas. And Dynamo Moscow want to make substitutions. Damani back in. And for the first time, Bojan Popovic, the number 4, badly injured during the regular season. Hasn't played since, except in practice. And here he is in the final, the number 4 for Dynamo Moscow.
That's a good move from Ivkovic, taking out Chapman. Chapman's not really playing as well as he should be as a point guard. Not really getting everybody else involved.
Oh, another good rebound from Fotsis. Fotsis is earning his corner tonight. Here goes Douglas. Douglas off the glass. Again, a quick shot from Douglas. And Dynamo Moscow come up empty-handed. They still lead by 2, though. 5.5 to go in the half.
Popovic, a highly rated guard there. Number 4 guard in Castle for Moscow.
The screen's moving about 3 yards. Wilkinson in the post. Wilkinson for 2, misses, and Damani the rebound.
And the shooting is just off. Aris cannot make an open jump shot right now.
Fotsis doesn't try to, but gives the ball away. Good steal there from Wilkinson. Fotsis made the bad mistake of leaving his feet.
Yeah, forced it too much there. Papadopoulos wasn't ready for the pass.
Sigalis defended by another veteran, Damani. Yeah, foul inside, holding Popovic.
I don't know about that, Roy. Popovic was just in the way, and Castle just elbowed him out, moved him out the way on the pass.
But it was an isolation play, so referee right there, and 8 times out of 10 he'll call the foul against the defense. Fotsis takes the break. He's had a good game on the boards, and in for the first time, Dynamo Moscow, Yuri Vasilev, number 17.
And Sergei Bykov's in as well, number 10. They've got 4 players out, 3 players out there now who didn't start the game, so plenty of player movement here for Ivkovic, getting everybody involved. A great atmosphere.
And Ryan Stack picked number 14 back on for Aris. So everyone playing their part in this game.
And Stack's on 2 fouls, so he can ill afford to pick up a 3rd before halftime.
Castle takes Aris to within 1. And now he ties the scores at 24. It's 4:50 to go in the half. Well, the fans are taunting each other, I think, here. great little ritual we're witnessing. Papadopoulos inside, surrounded by 4 players and losing the ball. Oh, he had no chance there. Let's say he was outnumbered.
Well, one thing about the defense Aris has come up with is very aggressive. It's in your face, it's holding on to you, pushing you, and you're in the low post there, big fella. He's completely crowded out there by Sigalis, and the steal.
And Papadopoulos here, just look at this. 1, 2, 3, and there's the 4th player, steals it from him. I've heard of double teaming, but quadruple teaming, well, something else. Castle against Popovic. Defensive foul again, yeah. That's smart play there from Terrell Castle. And 2 shots, because now Dynamo are in the penalty. Aris have got 2 fouls against their name in this quarter, and that's the 5th against Dynamo.
And what's happened, Roy, is Moscow have now gone to the same situation. Aris were the first quarter in the bonus. And Aris have been let off the hook here, because it's not like they've not fouled him down the other end, but the referees have elected not to call it down the Aris end. And Moscow have shot themselves in the foot with a few dumb fouls, really.
What I think Dynamo have got to do, if they want to get the ball into Papadopoulos, it's got to go in and out quickly. You can't allow it to stay in there, because immediately he's double teamed, and that's when he's losing the ball or forcing the shot. If he can draw the double team and then find the open man quickly, then Dynamo might get more productive from the outside. But here's Popovic against Castle. Damani. Oh, Papadopoulos has just got an elbow in the nose, actually.
Karatopoulos for a 3rd foul. That'll see a walk to the bench for him.
And can you imagine what Papadopoulos would think now if he sees Karatopoulos go off on 3 fouls, and then suddenly he's confronted by the giant figure of Alexander Cool?
I wonder whether Cool will play now. I just wonder whether he will play now. I'm not sure. Alexander Cool is in his 3rd. It'll take him time to warm up.
Look at that battle in there. That's what he should do, find the open man. That's exactly the play, Papadopoulos. Well seen, and a good 3-pointer there from Popovic.
And Papadopoulos has done a good job there. He's told the referee what's going on. He's getting his shirt pulled. You let the referees know, they'll look for it next time. And you're right, Roy, one of the program notes I made before the game is that Papadopoulos in the semi-final was very good in the 2nd leg of kicking the ball out in the double team. All sorts of places, so he's a very smart center. And he'll recognize that now. That's exactly the same situation he needs to be in again.
Yeah, a lot of people have asked on basketball websites if Papadopoulos is good enough to play in the NBA. Well, he's certainly smart enough, but has he got the physical attributes as well? I don't think he's quite big enough, quite quick enough, but he's certainly a very, very smart player.
Doesn't have the agility. No, quickness speed, the foot speed doesn't have, or the agility, or the shooting ability either.
But he can work on it. He's still mid-20s, young man.
Yep.
Castle defended by Vasiliev. Castle for 3, nails it. 28 to Aris, 27 to Dynamo.
Well, we all knew what was going to happen. It took about 10 seconds for it to happen. Popovic
loses Castle on 3 screens.
And they've got to go inside again. They've got to go inside again. Draw another foul.
It's Karatopoulos back on Papadopoulos. Oh, that's a nice layup. Oh, and where did Papadopoulos come from? But it won't count.
Now, Popovic was fouled on the drive. And Roy, we can't hear the whistles here at all. It's just mayhem. The only people that can hear the whistle are the players.
That's a real pity for Papadopoulos. He needed that just to boost his confidence. He needed that tap in. He threw it down, but the shooting foul had already been called in Popovic's favour. Alexander Cool as they come. Here he is on court. Let's see what kind of damage he does to Papadopoulos.
Big fella's here. And the good thing for Cool, he's going to get Papadopoulos a little tired. Papadopoulos comes out. Good move.
That's good coaching from Ivkovic. Seen exactly what Coach Mazon was about. So he took Papadopoulos off. Just a breather with 3 to go in the half. Popovic, it's the first. We have a tie at 28.
And the way into the game is Fedor Likolatov, who has not played many minutes at all, so he's going to bang around with Cool. And Cool wanted to bang around with the starting centre. He's going to bang around with somebody who doesn't play many minutes.
I just have to laugh at some people back home in England when they say that basketball is men's netball. I mean, a ridiculous statement to make.
I couldn't see that going on here. And there's holding on the Moscow team too here. Into Cool, low post.
And he's blocked, but illegally so. Likolitov is telling the referee exactly what he thought of it. And Maya Chapman being reintroduced into the game, and he takes the place of Sergei Bykov. A lot was expected at the beginning of this game of Maya Chapman. So far, he's not come up with an awful lot.
We've got a crucial 2:55 to go here, because I think Aris have the ascendancy. They've thrown some subs in. Alexander Cool's in there. They've gone straight to him in the low post. He's on the free throw line right now. I think right now we could be creeping into halftime, an Aris ascendancy.
Cool to tie the scores, which he fails to do. Rebound by Likolitov, tied up. Or, well, that's again good pressure from Aris. The full court pressure forced the turnover. Here's Corey Brewer, wheeling and dealing inside. Good passing, Sigalas outside, and misses the three. But, oh, I was about to say Aris come up with a loose ball again. But he dropped into the hands of Popovic. 2.5 to go in the first half. Popovic looking for the safety of Damani. He goes Popovic inside, he's fouled, so he'll have 2 free throws because Aris are in the penalty.
And Bojan Popovic has come in, this is his first game back, and I've been really impressed. He's actually come to the plate and done well. He nailed the 3, got 2 fouls, and now he's causing problems for Aris down the other end. So he's given Chapman and Douglas a well-earned rest from the bench. We've got timeout called here. And for Aris.
Timeout's been called by Coach Mazon. His team trailed, but only by 1. And I think he wants to regroup here. What a fascinating contest with 2:19 to go in the first half.
One thing I'm surprised about, Roy, is the fact that Hanno Matola, who's an ex-NBA player and played at the University of Utah, is on the Moscow bench, but has not come in. You know, Likolitov's come in, he's hardly played any minutes all season for him. I think I'm just looking at the stats, he's only scored 9 points the whole Uleb campaign.
Yeah, the normal rotation is if Papadopoulos is tired or in foul trouble or not playing particularly well, then Coach Ivkovic introduces the big Finn Matola. But not tonight, you say, Mickey.
No, it's very interesting. I don't know what's going on. Matola might be injured. But Likolitov, a lot rests on his shoulders his last 2 minutes 19 now, because he has to take care of Alexander Cool.
Coach Mazon's timeout is over. His team trail by 1, and his team are facing 2 free throws from Dynamo Moscow in the person of Bojan Popovic. Vivid memories of this young man being carried off in a stretcher halfway through one of the Uleb games, and it looked very ominous for him, but he's made a dramatic recovery.
Oh, he took a nasty fall that night, no doubt about it, getting the ambulance coming in, taking him away. It was very serious. Great to see him back here and contributing too.
And contributing 100% from the foul line.
Coach Ivkovic thinks very, very highly of him. An important part of this team.
Here he is on defense against Corey Brewer. Nearly getting a steal as well.
Brewer pushed off there, could have got a foul. Didn't like the close attention.
Oh, Ryan Stack.
Damani's got this.
Damani, what a hustle down the floor. Damani slams it home. And Dynamo lead by 5, the biggest lead of the game so far. Just before halftime, 2 minutes before halftime, in fact. Stack had the ball stripped away from him then. Castle against Chapman. Sigalas inside to Cool, that's a lovely pass. But again, the block, Likolitov.
Likolitov, the block on Cool. Didn't go strong enough.
Well, there's your answer. That's why Likolitov's in there, Mickey. Perhaps Matola would have fouled him in there. Popovic using Likolitov as a screen and going to the hoop and being fouled. The slam won't count. Likolitov followed it, but already foul had been called, and again, Popovic on the line. He's 100%.
That was a great crossover there from Popovic. Faked one way over the pick and roll, went left-handed, and that's the third foul he's drawn off the Aris guards.
2 free throws for Popovic.
7 points already in his 4 minutes of play.
4 of them from the line. Yet to miss, even though he got the bobble. Well, the Aris fans have gone a little bit quiet.
What a story with this B-Roy. Popovic came through and was the hero of the night for Moscow.
You know, I think the Aris fans are a little bit tired. 6 from the line for Bojan Popovic, and it's a 7-point margin.
Right now, Moscow have all shot their baskets down at the Moscow end. Second half is down the Aris end. It'll be a lot different story.
Sigalis for 3. And Likolitsov again, keeping the rebound alive, batting against the board, and then grabbing it with 2 hands. Great rebounding.
Well, Likolitsov is about 6'10", but his arms are so long. He's getting every rebound down there.
Popovic looking for the foul again. Popovic the turnaround, and gets the drop. What a game he's having. It's a 9-point lead, 37-28, with 47 seconds remaining in the half. And that lead down principally to the young man, Popovic, number 4 for Dynamo. This is Sigalis again, inside to Corey Brewer. Gets it blocked again, but here comes Maya Chapman on the break. And there is a slight differential between game and shot clock. In fact, about 7 seconds.
A smart team would still hold for the last shot here. A 9-point lead. Popovic is the hot man.
Likolitsov in the low post. Here's Likolitsov again, and the hook shot misses. And the rebound is taken. 8 seconds. Maya Chapman gets the rebound. Is he going to take the 3? He's only got 2 seconds to go. Pulls up looking for the foul. No foul called. Well, what a turnaround. In the last couple of minutes of that half, Dynamo Moscow took the game by the scruff of the neck, and they have a 9-point lead at 37-28. Aris struggling in those last 2 minutes of the first half.
You had a lot of difficulties to score at the end of the second quarter. How do you explain that?
I believe that we make a mistake on defense. That's why it happened all this. We have to be concentrated, take the rebounds, and everything will correct.
Thank you.
George Sigalis there, a man who wants to be elsewhere other than being interviewed, wants to talk it over in.
Interesting there, Corey Brewer, 2 points. He's going to want to get this second half started off with a bang and get himself back on track. This 9-point deficit is by no means insurmountable, but it's going to take some concentration from Aris.
Aris, as we very well know here on Eurosport 2, are quite capable of coming back from a deficit the size of this one. They did it against Panionios, and they did it with, well, a few seconds remaining. So, in the blink of an eye, Aris could be back in this game.
They are the comeback kids, and this arena is very smoky. It's a lot of, you cannot see very well when you go up to the gods there. Moscow are attacking the Aris end, which is being patrolled by security guards. This is pressure.
There are no smoking signs around, but you tell that. I tell you what, I've got a sore throat already, and it's not through talking too much. All the smoke in the arena now.
And Roy Ivkovic said Popovic wasn't going to play many minutes tonight, but he's starting the second half. So, rewarding his 11 points first half.
So is Papadopoulos. Wrestling in the post again with Garitopoulos. Maya Chapman goes inside, off the glass, and Ryan Stack the rebound. So just as they did at the start of the game, Dynamo missed the first offense. It's Thaddeus, Aris, Sigalis, into Stack. Stack just inside the arc, nails it too, he's back to 7. Great flash post there from Ryan Stack.
Aris come out very strong defensively, Moscow come out soft, and it's Aris score first.
Popovic. Ruben Douglas. And then that rebound came off Moscow hand.
Moscow start Vasiliev and Popovic, who don't normally start. Have to come out in a much more aggressive mode. I think they're coming out flat. This could be Aris coming back in the game.
Yeah, I just wonder how long Coach Ivkovic can keep Dymani on the bench. This is talisman, really. Douglas doing a good job on Stack, I was about to say. And Vasiliev, his second foul of the second half in only 1 minute 10 seconds.
And the wrestling down one end is called, and that will be to Aris' favour.
So 2 team fouls against Dynamo already. Stack outside the arc. Ooh, just had a foot 1 millimetre outside the arc there and buried the 3. So Aris back in it now. They trail by 4.
Karatopoulos got away with a moving screen. The inbound pass there from Popovic almost got intercepted on Douglas. I say it again, Moscow come out soft.
And the crowd have come back into the game. The Greek crowd, that is. Oh, double foul. Karatopoulos against Papadopoulos. Try saying that when you've got a sore throat.
Practice that one tonight. That's Karatopoulos' 4th foul, I think, Roy.
And I think it's Papadopoulos' first. Looking up at the Giants scoreboard.
Now we could see the matchup. No, we got Alexander Cool won't come in. Wilkinson comes in instead.
Yeah, Wilkinson a lot quicker than Cool. And smaller, but
I don't think Wilkinson can guard Papadopoulos. 1 for 1.
Papadopoulos wants to clear out. And here he goes, wheeling and dealing that low post. The shot clock buzzer goes. Papadopoulos didn't realise how long was left on that. Well, that seemed a very quick 24 to me.
Roy, there was a foul call. That's a bad call.
Yep.
That's a mistake from the table because the foul was called on Karatopoulos. A double foul. No, that's a good call.
That's right.
I'll tell you why. Because the double foul was called, the shot clock stays the same.
Our apologies, Madam Scorekeeper, or Timekeeper rather, or shot clock operator, as they say.
You don't often see that. Douglas the foul.
Good question on a referee's exam, that one, Mickey. Why was the shot clock reset?
And I failed miserably. And this is concentration time here for Moscow. Ivkovic has spotted the problems. Gone to the subs. Dymani and Fox has come into the game. Popovic and Vasiliev out.
Dynamo on 3 team fouls. Exactly the opposite to the first half. Less than 2 minutes gone and Dynamo in a little bit of foul trouble.
And Roy, sometimes when your teams come out flat, it's very, very hard to kickstart them. And it's a European final, and Moscow have just come out a little soft defensively, and Aris are punishing them.
Padius. Ryan, Terrell Castle goes inside. He's been bumped. Oh, what a lovely turnaround, and 2, and now we have a 2-point game.
That was just beautiful move. Terrell Castle went all the way around, thought the defense hadn't followed him through, turn around, Jay.
7-0 start for Aris in the second half. Chapman inside to Potsis. Potsis misses the 2, and Dymani fouls. Yeah, Dymani. That is 4 team fouls against Dynamo Moscow. Dymani holding his man off, and already Dynamo are in the penalty and in a bit of trouble.
Well, Roy, at half-time, we talked about the calm in this gym. It's just now dissipated because Aris can smell blood.
And as soon as Aris start playing well, the whole crowd stand up, and our view is obscured. Karatopoulos trying to take Papadopoulos on for the foul and losing the ball and apologising. Oh, it's Wilkinson, sorry, and apologising for it.
Yeah, Wilkinson probably a little too quick with the offense there, but trying to draw that foul on Papadopoulos.
Stack just gets his hair straight and returns to the fray. Dynamo yet to score in nearly 3 minutes. Good defense there from Padius. And 7 on the shot clock. Too much dribbling from Moscow. Oh, what a 2 from Douglas under all kinds of pressure from Padius, and he nails it. That's the first score for Dynamo Moscow in this second half.
That was Ruben Douglas playground basketball right there. Wheeling and dealing.
Wilkinson against Papadopoulos in the post. And Wilkinson fails to get his own rebound. Here go Moscow on the break. Maya Chapman, the bounce pass through, and great defense there from Ryan Stack. Didn't stop it with his foot, but the steal from Maya Chapman is penalized by a foul. And the whole crowd want a technical foul against him. I'd say the whole crowd, 5,500 of them anyway.
Just chose the wrong end to remonstrate.
Dynamo in the penalty. So Tyrell Castle on the foul line. 3 from 4 so far. That makes him an 80% foul shooter in this game. A 3-point game. Make that 2. Again, full court pressure from Aris. Here's Chapman. The pressure is relaxed.
Token pressure, exactly right. They'll put on the pressure if they need to the second half. They cannot get an easy look into Papadopoulos at all.
Potsis in the corner. Misses by a long way. That's an air ball. Or was it blocked?
He's had a nightmare. 0 points, 16 minutes. He's had a lot of good looks.
Oh, that's a beautiful, absolutely sublime pass there from Castle into Wilkinson, and Ivkovic is adding up his called timeout. We have a tie with 6 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. It's all gone wrong for Dynamo. Well, the noise at the start of the game was deafening, and now, well, who's got the paracetamol?
We're going to need it at the end of this game. It's incredible. You know, you talk about the 2 minutes before half-time. Moscow just tore away. Now the 4 minutes after the break, and Aris are just uncontrollable right now. And that last play was so easy. Great ball movement, great player movement. And Ivkovic came to the sideline, called timeout, complete despair.
In 4 minutes, all but 1 second, Aris have outscored Dynamo 11-2. And those 2 for Dynamo were off a bit of a playground shot from Ruben Douglas. There, the man left of your screen, smart enough to stop the flow of Aris and go back to the drawing board.
Well, Moscow are going to need a lead going into the end of this game, and right now that 9-point lead from halftime is completely wiped away. They're going to have to concentrate in the next couple of minutes.
Let's see what Coach Ivkovic has come up with after his timeout in an attempt to try and beat this press now.
Roy, you got full court pressure with a bit of meaning here. They're going to try and upset him a bit, try and knock him around, soften him up. One
of the greatest coaches in the history of the game, John Wooden, the great UCLA coach, used to say the best time to press is after you've scored. Really rub it in. And that's exactly what Aris are doing here. Chapman with the inbounds pass to Potsis. Castle still applying the pressure. Now they step it off. But it all consumes time on that shot clock. Here's Damani. Oh, couldn't get the ball into Papadopoulos now. Aris could take the lead here. Remember, they trail by 9 at the half. They score here. They take the lead for the first time in a long time. Stack to Sigalis. Sigalis. Ooh, that's a risky pass, but Wilkinson gets the rebound and Castle regroups. He has a new shot clock. Smart play there from Aris. They are controlling the play at the moment.
Great defense from Wilkinson down the other end, and the offensive rebound, a compliment.
Sigalis takes Aris into the lead by 3 at 42-39. It's a 14-2 spurt for Aris Thessalonica.
Roy, we talked about Moscow, no chance in this atmosphere. But right now it looks that way too.
Padius gets the foul. That's Aris' second, and Popovic is coming back in for Dynamo, and Kubrikov as well. While Chapman takes a break, rather disconsolately, as indeed does Damani.
Yeah, Chapman doesn't look happy at all. He's had a bit of a poor game. Not really got everybody else involved.
It's Popovic. Yeah, there's a holding foul against Castle.
That's good from the referee.
Yeah.
Level it up a bit. There's definitely fouling going on every time Aris played defense. They're holding every time.
Yeah,
It's no matter how much the referee wanted to call it in the second quarter, but now they've tightened it up a bit.
Third foul against Castle, trying to fight his way through the pick, using his elbows rather aggressively there. Mind you, that screen is moving many a mile.
Yep,
and another one,
foul.
that's his fourth. Castle's fourth. Now, referee could have picked anything there, and Castle asking him, what am I expected to do to try and get around that moving screen, Mr. Referee, sir? Please tell me.
Well, you can't hold on. I mean, that's the thing. The referees will call it if you put your hand anywhere near. You watch this play here. Gets his hand right there.
That's a harsh call, I think.
Well, it is, but he's holding. You know, he's trying to get using his elbow to control the offensive player. Now, the thing is, the referees have to call it down both ends. There's a trip from Corey Brewer on Popovic.
This is a smart play from Popovic, looking for that fifth foul. Brewer's switched. 12 on the shot clock. Goes Popovic into the corner. Fotsis. Kubrikov outside the arc. Oh, that is a long, long three to tie the scores at 42s.
Beautiful, beautiful. Kubrikov there, right in Sigala's face.
And all that from great play from Popovic. Corey Brewer. Stack. Ooh, a little bit of a travel there, but nothing called. Stack outside the arc. Misses the three, and Ruben Douglas the rebound.
We talked about the concentration needed from Moscow. They've got it right now. Fotsis makes that.
Oh, Fotsis has hardly, well, he hasn't hit a thing, has he? And that was an open shot for him, but maybe taken just a little bit too quickly for his teammates. Is Papadopoulos defended by Stack.
There's the spin, the travel.
Oh, my word. Papadopoulos has not been called travelling in that low post all season. And now he gets his first travel call in the final.
And the referee right in front of the Aris fans, and that was not a travel. That was a good move. I'll take that.
42 plays 42 with 3:40 to go in the third. It's building up to an epic Uleb Cup final here on Eurosport 2. Padius. Stack into Sigalis playing in the low. Oh, what a pass from Sigalis, and how on earth did Wilkinson miss that? Well, every Greek fan in the arena screaming for a foul.
Didn't have the angle for the bank shot and tried to bank it.
Ruben Douglas inside. Offensive foul, illegal screen, yeah. I'll tell you what, I know who called that one, Coach Mazon. Mazon was telling the referee that screen's moving, and the referee called it.
And boy, that's the same referee that called a travel on Papadopoulos, so he's getting involved maybe a bit too much for my liking right now.
Replay there, Wilkinson's missed, no contact, no foul, a bad shot. So 42 plays 42, just over 3 to go in the third. Brewer defended by Popovic. Padius to Stack. Sigalis defended by Kubrikov. Padius from three-point range misses it, and the rebound taken easily by Papadopoulos. But an outlet pass from Papadopoulos. Oh, offensive foul called. Well, tell you what, is that same referee, Mickey?
No. Oh, he's the one that called the travel. Yeah, it is. But it's a probably good call. Padius gets good position defensively. Got his hands up. Good play.
Such a shame, though, for a fantastic outlet pass. Rebound by Papadopoulos. Got rid of it so quickly. And Douglas, well, he tried to go 1 on 3, didn't he?
Well, that's it. Douglas had the opportunity to bring it out, went 1 on 3, and you run the risk. You're going to miss the shot. No, he's there for a rebound. In this game, possession's so critical.
42 plays 42 in an amazingly low-scoring Uleb Cup final, but nonetheless an intriguing one. 2:50 to go in the third period, and there's nothing between the teams.
Outstanding. I think Moscow have steadied the ship right now. They were 9 points up at halftime, and Aris came back with that 11-2 run. Moscow playing a little more steady. Maybe Ivkovic has got the right players on the floor. Not very happy with Maya Chapman's play tonight. Not really getting people involved. And I think Ivkovic thinks that Popovic might give him a better point guard.
Yeah, I don't honestly think that Coach Ivkovic could have expected such poor offensive output from both Papadopoulos and Maya Chapman to have two high-scoring players not producing in a big final. Must be worrying for him.
No, exactly right. Papadopoulos is 0 for 5 for the game. Chapman 1 for 7.
And Fotsis as well, yet to score. That's amazing. Damani's got 5. Kubrikov 3.
We talked about the first half. They only scored 3 points in the paint. 6 3-pointers and a lot of free throws. They're not on the free throw line as much this second half.
Oh, that's a good hustle from Kubrikov.
He's going to make that badly.
And the pass. Botsis at last gets off the mark with a 2 to take Moscow into the lead. And that all came from a good steal from Kubrikov.
And the clenched fist there, more in relief maybe. Scoring on getting his first 2 points. That's charge. That's got to be a charge.
Well, referee says get on with it, but you've got to be consistent, Mr. Referee. It was a bit of a flop, I suppose. That's what the referee called.
Yep.
Yeah. What's that called, Mickey? Is that called a makeup call?
Could well be. That was a definite. Popovic took the charge and it wasn't called. You see the highlights there. Fox is throwing down his first 2 points of the game.
There's a contretemps between Coach Mazon and the referee who just called the travel.
And the different styles of coaching, Roy. You got Mazon is so animated on the. He runs every play. He's over there on the sideline, jumping up and down on the floor.
Douglas gets the rebound, but Padius wanted it more. And here goes Padius for the
goaltending. There's Padius going 1 on 3, the other end, and making the basket.
Now we will get a replay of this. Let's see if the goaltending is legit.
Is still ice cold from the perimeter.
1:39 to go in the third. 44 plays 44. Well, breathtaking final in here. Low scoring, admittedly, but what a game. And the crowd appreciating it. Every one of them. Mike Wilkinson inside. He's fouled. He'll go to the foul line.
And Popovic the foul. On the reach. Things been thrown on the floor, Roy. This is going to get heated up now.
Players out there emotionally exhausted as well as physically at the moment, and we've still got 11 minutes 20 to go, unless we have overtime, of course. Mike Wilkinson on the line for 2. No problem with the first.
Mike Wilkins is all about hustle. He doesn't perhaps give you the great finesse offensively, but he gives you so much hustle defensively, and he's a warrior on the board.
Aris by 1. That was Papadopoulos' 9th rebound. Here he is in the paint. Here he's been fouled, and he's got a 2 and 1. Good call, Mickey.
At long last, Roy, they get an easy pass into Papadopoulos. He's 1 through from the basket, and he powers it up.
Is that the first and 1 of the game? I think it might be. Now
you got me thinking.
I remember another one. Well, we've not had too many scores, too many field goals, so he probably is. Lazarus Papadopoulos, his name emblazoned on a big banner behind him. Misses the foul shot, so the N1 was irrelevant, but Dynamo lead by 1 with 1 minute to go in the third. Padius. I can't remember Padius being on the bench, actually. I think he's played the whole game. Ryan Stack, just check on that stat in a minute or so. There's Padius again.
Great player movement and ball movement here from
Miles out, Padius. Miles out.
And you got the result, the brick.
And Kubrikov gets the rebound. Now Padius has had about 6 minutes on the bench. Popovic with 28 seconds to go. There is a big differential between game and shots. Nothing called there, and poor old...
What a pass!
And Papadopoulos again, another and 1 coming.
And Roy, you're right, there was no call. It was an absolute bump through that pick and roll. Bodies flying everywhere. But what a pass from Anthony Fotis into Papadopoulos.
Popovic has been mugged out there, totally mugged, and he's still got the pass away. Papadopoulos for 2, and well, at this stage of the game, we'll call that a big lead, 3. Now, Lazarus Papadopoulos again. What can you do from the foul line?
Well, Moscow just opening up a little lead again. They've come back and just steadied the ship and just now really focused. And maybe it's just because we've got Maya Chapman on the bench. Maybe he's just a bit too much energy in the wrong way.
Oh, Papadopoulos again. That was never going in. So 14 seconds remaining in the third. This should be the last offense of the third period. Corey Brewer with the ball in his hands, defended by Popovic. It's 5 on the clock. Brewer for the 3, or going inside. Oh my word! Why is that not called a foul, Mr. Referee? That was a short-arm jab.
Roy, that's the inconsistency of the referees. We saw 2 calls early in the quarter on Aris, and then the same plays down the other end. Once on Popovic there.
Well, just saw a great example of how to get yourself free for a shot illegally. Dynamo Moscow 48, Aris Thessalonica with their huge army of fans behind them 45. And we have 1 period to go in regulation. And I say in regulation, if you don't know too much about basketball, you cannot have a draw in a one-off game. So if the scores are tied at the end of 40 minutes, we play 5 minutes of overtime, and if the scores are still tied, we play another 5. We play periods of overtime until the tie is broken.
And well, you see the stats there, 7 2-pointers for Moscow and 7 3-pointers. You don't find that too often in many games, let alone big finals like this.
And neither do you find Dynamo Moscow leading in the turnover stakes, 14 against 6. That is amazing. Yeah. And yet they still lead by 3.
Keeping Aris in the game, those turnovers. And the defensive rebound, 28 defensive rebounds. It's unbelievable. Very high numbers.
Crowd drawing their breath in anticipation of what can only be a humdinger of a 4th period. It's all come down to this 17 weeks of competition in the Uleb Cup. We've had 65 games on Eurosport 2.
And it's both these teams playing their 17th game of the campaign. Unbelievable. And Moscow going for 8 in a row wins. They've had 2 lots of 7 wins in a row. Once the start of the season, once the finish, and this will make it 8 in a row for Moscow if they win.
Well, Valencia won the first Uleb Cup 4 years ago. Jerusalem 3 years ago. Vilnius last year. Vilnius in the EuroLeague this year, of course. And that's what's at stake here tonight.
I wonder if Charleroi has seen a night like this, though, with so many fans from Aris here and so loud.
Well, Dynamo have been here before, of course. They played Charleroi in the last 16, and I think it's odds on the crowd was nothing like as vociferous as this one. Start of the 4th period. Aris with the ball. They trail by 3, stacking the low post. Corey Brewer yet to explode. Stack. Misses the 3. The rebound by Papadopoulos. Papadopoulos on his way to a double-double.
I think that's what's going to finish this game off. If somebody can make some shots from outside, there's nothing easy inside. It's going to be the outside 3s that count.
Papadopoulos 9 rebounds and 6 points so far. Here he is in the low post. Here he is again, looking for the ball. That patented hook shot of his. That's a great tap there. Kubikov.
And they got out again.
New shot clock.
That's why they smart basketball here. Got the offensive rebound, bring it out. And straight in again to Papadopoulos.
Wilkinson muscling Papadopoulos out of it. Chapman to Douglas. 8 on the shot clock. A lot of dribbling from Douglas off the glass. And Papadopoulos gets another rebound. That's 10 for him.
The foul, Padius.
That'll hurt Padius.
Now this is not going to be happy for Aris fans here. They've not even seen the ball in this 4th quarter.
Padius' 3rd foul.
This is going to be a long offense here for Moscow.
Yeah, once you get your opponent struggling, keep them struggling, make them sweat, run the shot clock down, make them chase the ball, make them work, get their legs tired. And as soon as the legs straighten up, hit the open shot. It's called cat and mouse basketball. Kubikov with the inbounds pass. Chapman. Papadopoulos. Oh, that's his shooting range. Should look at the hoop from there.
He won't shoot that. That's a nice look, though.
16 on the shot clock. Nice little play there, trying to run Mark Chapman free off the big man.
Boy, there you see the intelligence of the big fella. He is an intelligent basketball player.
Substitutions for Aris. Well, Sturgio, number 18, wanting to get in there. And the referee's not particularly bothered about this substitution. Someone has got to come out. I suspect it's Padius. No, Sturgio sat back down again on the bench. Chapman using Papadopoulos as a pick. Chapman, Kubrikov. Papadopoulos, the baby hook, that's his game. 8 points to him and 10 rebounds. Papadopoulos, has he come alive in the crucial stage of this final? Dynamo by 5.
Well, if they can get easy shots like that for Lazarus Papadopoulos, it's going to be all over. Because they won't stop him inside with those little baby hooks.
The smuggle pass is intercepted but knocked out of bounds by Dynamo. And now Vladimir Sturgio can get in there, number 18. We've seen an awful lot of this young man, but Coach Mazon decided to call timeout and talk about it. 8:19 to go in the fourth.
Sturgio comes in, he doesn't give you much offensive capability, but he will get to the rebound. He's a very good offensive rebounder, and he will give him a lot of energy coming in. Interesting time, Roy. 2 minutes gone in the fourth quarter, and we've seen Moscow just with a little pushing ahead here. They look like they've sorted out where the defense is coming from against Papadopoulos on the double teams. A little baby hook for Papadopoulos could be a telling sign.
Yeah, I think as you were saying, Mike Chapman's not really contributed too much to the Dynamo effort so far. Perhaps he owes Coach Ivkovic something in this fourth period. He's calmed things down a bit, and he's been described as the quiet leader of the team. Now he needs to show his mettle as well.
Uleb, go out here. Ryan, go back in the top. We dribble over.
Mazon has a few things to think about right now with his 5-point deficit. Terrell Castle on the bench with his 4 fouls, those 2 quick fouls in the third quarter, reaching fouls. You know, you were right. It was very ticky-tack because the referees haven't been consistent with it throughout the game.
But didn't Popovic do a good job in drawing those 2 quick fouls?
Oh, he's a good player, Popovic.
Out of bounds with 12 seconds on the shot clock to Aris.
I don't think it'll be long before Popovic comes back in, maybe for Chapman again. Just give him 2 or 3 minutes so he can open up a bit more of an offensive threat.
Ryan Stack defended by Papadopoulos.
And no movement at all from Aris.
Oh, nearly the steal. Brewer on the turnaround. And look at that rebound from Padius, falling over, and the rebound taken by Kubrikov, I think. No, it's Fotsis. Was not going to give that ball away under any circumstances. Under 8 minutes remaining. Dynamo by 5 in the fourth period. Fotsis still can't buy a 3, and a foul. Papadopoulos reaching over the top. Well, Fotsis, the good shooter that he is, he'll keep shooting, and one will drop, I'm sure.
He's got to shoot. He's got to keep shooting. That's the way it is. You know, he's got to get that confidence back. He's getting open threes. You have to take it. As soon as you decide not to take it, the coach is going to bring you out.
Coach Mazon recognised that Padius is a little bit tired, just taking him out to give him a breather. Just took a very forced shot, and shot was virtually an air ball. Just taking a breather on the bench. It's good coaching from Mazon. The Cigales demanding the ball. Young man, Sturgio. Stack goes inside, pulls up. Good defense from Papadopoulos. Oh, good rebound. 3 Moscow players wanting that ball so badly then. Here goes Ruben Douglas. Looks for the reverse layup, and he's fouled by Stack.
That's a great play from Douglas. Drove, and then eventually he knew the contact was going to come. The closer he got to the basket, had to go all the way around, reverse it, and Stack caught him right at the last minute. There you go.
Dead right, Mickey. There was no way he was looking to score there. I mean, that would have been a miraculous reverse layup off the glass. And looking for the foul, and looking for 2 points from the line.
Now, one of the problems that Salonika Aris have found is they cannot put down a 15-foot jump shot. And those last 2 or 3 offenses down the other end have just confirmed that. It's a 6-point game now.
And Ruben Douglas, top scorer in the game at the moment with 15. And nails them both from the line. Back to a 6-point lead for Dynamo.
7-point now. The top 2 rebounders in this game are both Greek. The only problem is they're playing for the Russian team.
One of them born in Russia, of course, as being Papadopoulos. Can't remember what his Russian name was. Well, it's all gone very scrappy for Aris, very scrappy indeed, and Papadopoulos another rebound, but the hustle from Stack. Now is the Statsman going to give Papadopoulos a rebound there because he lost it. The three from the man who's just come off the bench, Sturgio. It's a 4-point game now. What a substitution. Well, he went on with one specific instruction, nail it from the corner, and that's exactly what he did.
And Roy, the crowd's awoken too, that's important. No foul called.
Oh! And Papadopoulos somehow still got the ball. New shot clock, and it's a Dynamo ball. It's mayhem down there. Turnovers, lost balls, loose balls, grab rebounds.
And Roy, importantly, the whistles have been swallowed. There is no call. It's going to get Hack City down there in a minute.
All three of them. Whistles, that is. 6.5 minutes to go. Dynamo by 4 over Aris. Referee's having a little consultation just to make sure they've got the right team with possession. And it's Kubikov for Dynamo Moscow. Ruben Douglas. Papadopoulos defended by Wilkinson. Looking for that patented play as well. Papadopoulos. Yeah. Papadopoulos has come to life. That's his 3rd and 1 in this the last few minutes. And Mike Wilkinson had no chance of defending him then. Papadopoulos scored.
And the big fella went to the basket in installments. Look at that. Not the quickest move you've seen, but very, very effective.
Well, they've only got Papadopoulos down on the stats for 9 rebounds and 8 points. I reckon he's had a couple of rebounds taken away from him.
He's 10 points now. That's 4 for 10. He's really come to life this second half. His 3rd and 1. If he could make a free throw, he'd be dangerous.
Yep. Last from the foul line. So 11 points now to Papadopoulos. And it's back to where we were almost at the half anyway. With Dynamo with a pretty decisive lead.
And Roy, if you look at Papadopoulos' defense, he's just standing in the middle of the lane, not playing defense on anybody.
Free. Great look there from George Sigala. Saw Castle wide open outside the arc. Beautiful pass, and he's back to a 4-point game. Here they go again into Papadopoulos. Wilkinson looking terrified in there. Chapman in the corner. He too nails a 3.
Maya Chapman is running back on defense. Just look at the Aris fans. That's not going to make them very happy.
Great interchange there again from Papadopoulos to Chapman.
Nothing like making friends.
Sigalas, Castle in the corner, defended by Chapman. Ooh, little travel there, nothing called. And Sergio hasn't touched the ball since he nailed that 3. But there's a foul on Kubikov.
Yeah, Lazarus Papadopoulos is just sitting himself right under the basket. Not really playing man-to-man. The other 4 on the perimeter are playing man-to-man and switching.
Again, no illegal defense in Europe, only in the NBA.
That's good for Papadopoulos. He's your best rebounder. You want him around the basket as much as possible. But Wilkinson has to make him pay for that by making some outside jump shots.
Oh, that kid has just touched the ball twice and nearly nailed the second 3.
That would have been a hero's 3 if that had gone in.
That's what he's come on for, obviously. Get the ball and just shoot it, man. What's this? He hasn't nailed a 3 all night. It's Papadopoulos. Now, who's the foul on? Is it Wilkinson or Papadopoulos? It's against Aris. Yep. 51 plays 58.
That's one of those calls where the referee's seen it 3 times in a row. He's going to call it the 3rd time.
We're just over halfway through this 4th period, and Dynamo Moscow lead Aris by 7.
That's Wilkinson's fouled out too, Roy. That's crucial.
But
for Aris,
a more than adequate replacement in Ryan Stack re-enters the fray. Number 14 for Aris. Straight to Mark Papadopoulos. Of course, they've still got Gould on the bench.
Corey Brewer needs to come back at some time, I would have thought. They need some points.
Douglas for 2. Well, it's a bad time now for Aris. Their fans have gone quiet. This is when the fans need to get behind their team. They trail by 9, exactly what happened at half-time.
Well, Roy, if Moscow win, we'll definitely get some sleep tonight.
Ooh, Ruben Douglas reaches in and fouls. Don't think he agrees with that one, do you? Me?
No, I haven't seen a player agree with many calls tonight, actually.
And of course, well, actually, that's the 4th foul, so it's not shooting foul.
And Brewer's in. for Azamakopoulos. So you got your top scorers in for Aris. And the turnover from Brewer straight away. Could not handle the ball and the penetration. If Moscow store here, this is really... Mazon's gone to the bench, calling for timeout. Possibly they score here.
Kubrikov to Chapman. Yeah, Sigalis just throws Papadopoulos down on the floor, and that takes some doing.
And looks at him.
Papadopoulos is absolutely cream-crackered, and he's got to go to the foul line now and hit 2 shots, he hopes. Sigalis' second foul.
Really worrying times here for Aris.
Papadopoulos on the line, and he's just hit a foul shot on the end of an and one. So his eye is in. 4:21 to go. Dynamo by 9. Oh, just put the commentator's curse on him, as ever. Just barely clipped the front of the rim. That is a dreadful foul shot, Lazarus.
Double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds. Great performance here, mostly second half performance, but he has really held them together.
Only 3 from 8 from the line. Make that 4 from 9. It's a 10-point lead, the first double-digit lead we've had in this quarter, and what a crucial time for Aris. But they have come back from margins similar to this in the elimination rounds, even in this competition. Can they do it again? Ryan Stack in the corner. Throws the ball away. Good hands there from Papadopoulos. Just stuck them both right up above his head. And made the decision easy for the referee.
Well, we've got to question Sturgio out there. He's not played many minutes, and here he is. And he's playing crucial minutes at the end of this quarter. You've got Padius on the bench. You've got Alexander Kool could come in and give him a different option, the post player. I'm just not quite sure what's going on with the Mazon and the tactics.
No, I think Sturgio did his job. He nailed that 3 and then missed the next one. So, to my mind, straight off. Here's Chapman going inside. And the rebound taken by Castle. Terrell Castle. Now, Aris need a score here. They are desperate for a score. Sergio again. Oh, my word. What were you saying, Mickey? Sturgio there, faked to take the shots, changed his mind, gave the ball away, and he's disgusted with himself. And that he takes a ride on the bench and replaced by Padius. And the foul puts Maya Chapman on the line.
Interesting as well, you got Alexander Kool. You got right now, and there's things being thrown on the floor here. The Aris fans are not very happy. But Sigalis is guarding Papadopoulos down one end. Sigalis is a 6'6" off guard. Papadopoulos is your best center in Europe, probably, you know, give or take a few other players, maybe. But Sigalis marking Papadopoulos doesn't make sense either. You got Alexander Kool that can do a job inside, and the other thing gives you offensive rebounds on the other end. It seems to me Aris have tried a few fives here that just upset the apple cart for them. Not quite the momentum they've had in previous games.
Tried to be too cute, I think.
Yeah, you might be right. It's not quite what they used to, and that upsets players. They're not really sure who they're passing to, who should be in the right place on offenses.
Maya Chapman not had a good game, but has nailed 7 from 8 from the foul line. That'll do for Dynamo. It's a 12-point lead. 3.5 to go. What have Aris got in their locker?
Something needs to spark them, that's for sure.
Ryan Stack, well, he's got to take that shot, I think. Padius goes inside for the reverse layup. That's nice. It's only a 10-point margin now. Now some full court pressure shooting from Aris.
Nope.
Nothing
now
there.
They've got the capability, just don't want to do it right now. I don't think they've got the heart right now.
Well, the fans giving Dynamo the proverbial whistle. Chapman goes inside, and Foxes, will he miss his first 3 of the game? No, still misses. Ooh, the ball comes off Terrell Castle's knee. No, sorry, Corey Brewer's knees.
And Corey Brewer's just kicked the ball from one end to the other, one end of the court to the other. And the referees are not interested in reprimand.
I'll give the referee the benefit of the doubt there. I think that's a good no call. You don't give technicals at this stage of the game.
No, true.
Well, you shouldn't. Maya Chapman into Papadopoulos, defended again, as you say, Mickey, by George Sigalis.
And the foul, Sigalis. What a travel. Wow.
Travel while he's dribbling it.
Sigalis has got a big, broad smile as he goes back to face the Aris fans. I think there's more a foul.
The last throw of the dice. How many times has that been said? Coach Mazon calls timeout. He has 2:45 to go in regulation. He trails by 10. What can he come up with?
There's some worried looks in the Aris faces on the fans here. Looking down the end of a barrel barrel of a shotgun.
There's a man on screen who never flaps. Okay, he's got a 10-point lead. Been here many times.
It's very important. Second. Now
Well, after 2 pointers have got above their 3 points, and that could be crucial. That's Papadopoulos' work inside there.
We don't need to
That's a 3-and-1. He hasn't made much of the free throws.
Screenplay.
His 10 rebounds and 12 points have been an outstanding performance, and might be a candidate for MVP.
As you say, Mickey, mostly in the latter stages of the second half. Did next to nothing in the first. Not much at the start of the second when Aris were overrunning Dynamo. But he's certainly come alive.
To his credit, he's been manhandled the whole night. And he's been held, been pushed, he's been moved around in the lane there. He's had no joy from the referees.
And he's only had 2 minutes break on the bench.
He's done a good performance from Papadopoulos.
34 minutes so far. Papadopoulos, still 2:45 to go. I doubt whether he'll go to the bench.
The Aris fans ready for voice. Here we go.
Once more, Papadopoulos only on 2 fouls. So here you go, Aris, in the form of Tyrell Castle. Corey Brewer back on, as you say. He's got to do something. Got to come to the party at some stage. Here he is, defended by Kubrakov, and he's fouled. And then one. Now that's the Corey Brewer we know and love.
Roy, sting in the tail here.
Well, we've said it before, and Panionius know all about Aris' sting in that tail. But look at this. Your man Popovic back on court to steady things down for Dynamo, if indeed they need that steadying hand. It's only an 8-point margin.
Well, Moscow going for the 3-guard rotation. They got Chapman, Douglas, and Popovic on the floor at the same time. Fotsis and Papadopoulos complement those 3. So they're going for the quick lineup. And Aris will probably try and put the pressure on here from this free throw from Brewer.
Just to make it a 7-point lead. Corey Brewer provides some hope for Aris. Pressure again from Aris. Here's Fotsis. Now that's more like the pressure that Aris have got to put on. Fotsis can handle the ball. Defended by Sigalis.
And the referees aren't going to call it.
Now that line...
Oh, he's thrown to the floor. Popovic is thrown to the floor.
Aris are looking for the foul. They're looking to... Aris are intent on fouling to put Dynamo on the line. And the referees are not calling it. Well, Aris had 2 opportunities in. They almost made Dynamo step back court. Had a Dynamo player stepped down that halfway line, the halfway line is in the back court, they would have got the ball. But they fouled. They fouled Fotsis. Now that's not a bad foul, actually, because he's not having a good shooting game until now.
Yeah, that's right. It's probably late in the shot clock to make a foul, too. It was very strange defensive play.
Well, I think they fouled after about 7 seconds, but it wasn't called. And then they had to resort to fouling intentionally. So those 2 count, and it's back to a 9-point margin with 2:12 to go.
Aris need quick scores.
Corey Brewer doesn't get a quick score. Fotsis gets a rebound.
And the bad thing was, it was too quick because Brewer didn't have any offensive rebounders, and Aris didn't know the shot was going up.
Under 2 to go. It's a 9-point lead. This is what he was at half-time. So all that effort, all that fire that Aris put into the game at the start of the second half has been for nothing. Until now, here goes Padius on the break. 3-on-2 situation. Aris must score. But what a block there from Fotsis. Wow. 3-on-2, and that's a dreadful exhibition of how not to execute the fast break.
Boy, I can't understand it. Why go with finesse when you take it to the hoop strong, you take Fotsis with you, you dunk it, but you go up with a little pity-pat shot like that, and it's volleyball time.
I said it so many times, my favourite saying on a fast break is you need speed in the backcourt, you need poise in the front court, and that's exactly what Padius didn't have then. 3-on-2, and all of them went to the boards. They made the shot block easy.
Yeah, it was easy play for Fotsis because there was no body contact. And I think the best thing he could do is go up, make the defense jump and dish it off. There's 2 players with him.
Well, you've got 2 options there. You either go to the hoop strong, as you say, and try and get the foul, stop trying to slam it home, get the foul, or you pull up outside the 3-point arc. You've got 2 rebounders there. If the defense go into the hoop, pull up outside the 3-point arc, you might get a 3-point. If you don't, you might get a rebound.
Yeah, it was a bit of nothing. Exactly right.
key.
Now, Mazon needs 2 points definitely, and 2 points are a foul, I would say. You know, 3-pointer might be the last option, but he needs something going to the hoop that's going to make the referee make a call, and it's got to be a tough, strong move.
Tell you
I
what,
think the man to get to is probably a stack, but
that guy is a clone of Alan Richardson. That's a Slovenian referee.
And dejected Aris faces, Roy. They're all around. They don't think they can do it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've said it many times, and that's one of my pet sayings. Say it too many times. I think the body language of Aris is not good at the moment. So 1:40 to go. 100 seconds separate Aris from defeat in this Uleb Cup final. Dynamo Moscow 65, Aris Thessalonica 56. Padius for 3. And Ryan Stack gets the rebound and keeps it alive. Damani's on for his experience. Sigalis misses the 3. Oh, the foul against Corey Brewer. He's moving a man in the air on the rebound, so we have a long walk down the court.
And the Aris fans have turned it back in familiar style.
Well, they do that whether they're winning or losing. I don't really understand the circumstances in which they do that. We've seen them do that in victory, and now in certain defeat, but probable defeat.
Well, if this is going Moscow's way, I hope the Aris fans respect the Moscow win and don't spoil it at the end of this game.
Popovic, what a game. 8 from 8 now from Iran. Your MVP, Mickey?
He's my MVP, Bojan Popovic. Yeah, his first half performance. Second half, he's really sort of steadied the ship after he had that 9-point lead taken away.
Yeah, when Dynamo were not getting much from their star players, they got something from this young man. And, well, 8 from 8 now from the line.
This is going to be tough right now. They need quick twos.
Castle going nowhere. Castle again, being fouled. Yeah, Damani, smart play. He knew that.
Castle missed the and one, Roy. Easy layup and put it right over the hoop.
It's not that easy to put a layup in when you're being hit from underneath by someone like Damani. So Damani, smart foul, puts his man on the line, and makes him earn the 2 points. As you say, first half, Terrell Castle slammed that kind of drive along the baseline. Castle for 2. His team trail by 11 now. 1 minute 11 to go, make it a 10-point margin.
Well, it was tied at 42-42. Now we've gone for a 25-15 run for Dynamo Moscow.
So 2 decisive runs in this game. 14-2 was the one that Aris enjoyed at the start of the second half, but the crucial run, this one from Dynamo, as you say, 25-15. It's 9 points again.
We saw a press the second quarter that was very committed. We've not seen the same commitment from this press.
Fopsis
always a travel.
Slows it up. Dynamo have gone to almost 4 corners. There's the foul. Yeah. Castle's gone. Well, the dejected figure of Terrell Castle, his slumped shoulders, slowly trudges his way to the bench. Terrell Castle scored 17 points. Good game from him, but not quite good enough. 7 from 8 from the line. 28 minutes on court, but 5 fouls, and they'll take no further pass.
And the firecrackers in the stand.
Maya Chapman, again, relentless from the line. 8 from 9. 90% from the line from Maya Chapman. Well, when you're having a bad game from the field, do it from the foul line. There's Popovic fouling Corey Brewer.
53.7 seconds, Roy. This is going to be a tough comeback here.
If possible.
That foul from Popovic was not what they wanted. Stop the clock. No need for easy 2 points here for Corey Brewer, assuming he can make the free throws.
You know, I left the game once when there was a double-digit margin. 10 points down at Crystal Palace.
You weren't coaching, were you?
No, I heard the result on the radio on the way home. Pete Jeremic, there's a name from the past. He hit 3 3-pointers from the corner to take it to overtime.
Probably playing that game.
He probably were. So it is possible. Unlikely, but it is possible.
And the fireworks show started down the other end. Let's hope those fireworks stay off the court.
Does not look at all healthy to me, that flare in the crowd, but it's back to a 9-point lead now. There's some pressure here. Damani with the ball in his hands. Popovic, he won't let it go too easily. There's the foul. Popovic on the line again. Let's see if Popovic can maintain his 100% record from the line. At the moment, he has 8 points from that line from his 8 attempts. I'll tell you what, he's only been in court for 14 minutes, 50 seconds, so very worthy MVP. He's 13 points, 8 from the line.
And this is petering out here. Moscow on the brink of their first European title, Roy. This is an incredible night. The Moscow fans are celebrating up the top there.
What testament to Coach Ikuic. He's resurrected the name of Dynamo Moscow in the annals of European basketball. Great name from the past, never won a European title, as you say, Mickey. But they're going to win one tonight.
And Brewer can't get anything to drop.
How many times are they going to foul Popovic?
Well, these 2 points could make him the game's top scorer. His free throws.
Yeah, currently the game's top scorer, Terrell Castle. He's out on 17.
Douglas has 17 too.
So we could have 3 players on 17 points. My Chapman's on 15. 9 of those from the line.
Well, to get some bonus points like that from Popovic, is just Ivkovic must be a dream for him. You know, he said he coming in wasn't going to play many minutes. Yeah, he's potentially top scorer. High top scorer.
11 from 11. You simply have to add it to these Moscow players, Mickey. The atmosphere has been unbelievable here. It has been so intimidating and, well, downright aggressive against them. Everything they've done, they've been heckled, they've been jeered, and yet they've come through, they've shut it all out. And,
well, when you walk on the floor, they'll just do warm-up and get bottles thrown at you. You're exactly right. And that sums up Aris' second half.
That doesn't sum up Aris' Moscow's second half. Just throwing the ball away there, but the pressure was there, so Aris will have 1 possession. And what they should do here is take a quick shot and then make a quick foul. They trail by 13. It's a hopeless cause now. You see Nikopoulos. And even Cool can't get the easy tap in. Damani sits on Cool. Well, it's all over now. In the words of the Rolling Stones. 73-60, Dynamo Moscow are the Uleb Cup champions.
And Dimitri Damani just got hit with a ticker tape there right in the face.
And Dynamo celebrates as the riot police